a lot of the ideas that I'm talking to AI about are things that I've done in the industry. Like, hey, I need to make this computer act like a certain way or configure it in a certain way. And I would normally have to go write code that would actually, I would have to do that. Now all I have to do is tell AI is like, hey, I want the computer to do X, and then AI writes the code. And that right there, when I first started this project, really opened up how we are going to be using something called Agentic AI, which I mentioned a few times on the show before, where you just give AI a task and it just basically keeps going until it figures it out itself. Without me actually having to tell it how to do it, I just tell it what I want it to complete. And the cool thing about this Agentic AI that I found out in the first few days is once I got to the point where I could whisper to the AI, in a sense, like giving it instructions, and then it was able to successfully do the task, then all I had to do was tell it even more information and then just let it even do more. And what I mean by that is when you're writing code, and this is for those that haven't written code before, it's all right. When you write code, you don't just write code that does one action. You actually have to write code, but you also have to write code to test that the code does what you said it does. Welcome.
Yeah.
What up, D Hustle?
What's going on?
Chilling, my guy. Welcome. Raymond, don't call him Ray Ray.
Morning.
What's going on, player?
It's going.
I like your shirt today. What was it say?
Things I hate.
Which is what?
Low battery on a phone, no Wi-Fi.
And then the loading screen.
Yes.
We barely see that anymore, buffering. Every time I see that, I think of buffering. But people don't really experience buffering no more. That used to be the nightmare back in the days, waiting for a video or a picture or image to load.
We still experience buffering.
A
It just
little bit?
doesn't have the
spinning.
It just stays right there.
Yeah.
And then it goes.
Yeah, you know, and then you get the daddies, there's something wrong with the internet.
Yeah.
So what's going on, D? Everything's good, my guy?
Everything's good.
And Raymond, don't call him Ray Ray. I'm your host, Bobby D, here at the Tech Hustle. We are at episode number 72.
72.
And we're really, really excited that you all pull up with us today to hang out. We got a packed show, so let me give you a quick run of a show so we can jump right into it. So I'm going to give a tech talk. This time I'm going to be talking about some AI that I've been using, and more specifically, I've been on this 30-day journey, or at least documenting the 30-day journey that I've been that I've experienced with AI, and I'm basically going to start talking about chapter number 1 of this kind of series that I've been writing. If you haven't been following along, definitely check us out on our newsletter. But today I'm going to talk even more about it, and then we're going to have my guy D Hustle come through with some tech current events. Maybe talk about some Apple stuff, always Apple's in the news. And then we got Raymond, don't call him Ray Ray, with some Raymond's Nuggets. It sounds like we got a fun site, maybe even a debate about utilizing a term that I think everybody uses or uses these things, but he'll get through it. And then we also have a movie review. And then we'll have D Hustle come back around with some sports. Where's your beat at for your sports? Let me see. There we go. Well, y'all know what time it is when the sports section come on. And then after sports, we'll have some sponsorship to close us out. And then an outro. Talking about a few things that we got going on. How's that sound for the show today,
good.
fellas?
Yeah,
for sure. And again, we are episode 72. So thank y'all so much for pulling up. D, cue the music up. Let's see. We jump right into our tech talk. Great conversation set aside for us today. And definitely, as always, I want to encourage y'all to listen to all the back episodes that we have talking about tech. This is a tech podcast, but we also, do it for the culture. So we have some other segments in there. But I'm going to jump right into it. And we're going to be talking about my last 30 days with AI and utilizing an AI agent that we've been talking about here on the show called Codex. Now, I'm not sure if you remember. If you've been here before, welcome back. If this is the first time, welcome to the show. But for the past year or so, each of my episodes, especially when we're talking about Tech Talk, I've been talking about AI. And this one's a little bit different because I'm actually going to be talking about my use case for AI for the past 30 days. And this has actually happened in August, where I took 30 days basically just trying to figure out what tools I can use as an engineer to develop, because I have this project that I've been working on. And I probably mentioned it here at the podcast a few times too, where more or less I'm going to be building out computing resources, potentially on the edge of the internet inside of something called edge data centers, which if you've seen some old episodes, you definitely heard me talk about a few times. But the technology itself does require me to develop some software, develop some code. And nowadays, as much as we've been talking about AI, I'm like, yo, why in the world would I actually write any code and not actually have the AI write code? And that's where Codex come into play. Like I said, I've definitely talked about it in the past in terms of what tools I'm using, mostly using GPT or ChatGPT. ChatGPT released something called, or OpenAI released something called Codex, Codex, and I basically reusing that, and I label it my own version of a Codex. Now, the 30 days itself really entailed not just figuring out the tool, but using it to actually develop. And the cool things that I really figured out and learned from this article that I wrote, and this is only the first chapter of many, so I dropped it inside of Discord so you can see it, but it's titled, Let's Talk About My Last 30 Days in AI, Day Zero, and basically giving you like a recap of what that adventure entailed. So the 30 days itself started off with me first having to learn what use cases or what tools I could use to actually implement the product, the software that I wanted to build. And what I found out over the times is that a lot of the tools that are available out there, I think that a lot of engineers or people that are thinking about using AI may not be using them to their full potential. And what I mean by that is most of the time, even some of our audience members and most people that use AI are more or less chatting with it, right? You have a question, it returns a response. And or you have an idea, a business idea, and you actually have the AI develop a whole business plan. But one of the cool things that AI has the ability to do is also to write code. But not just write code for you to just copy and paste it, but in a sense, write code in a way that it works on the code just as if it's a junior engineer. Now, the reason why I bring this up is what I found out in the first few days of this project that I've been working on is how effective AI is as a junior engineer. And I know that most people are just using it to chat, but it actually has the ability to write code and work as if it's working on its own computer. And the thing that I found out is that it actually has the ability to recreate some of the same things that I can verbally give it and build it inside of its own workspace, and then I can take that and reuse it again. And what I mean by that is a lot of the ideas that I'm talking to AI about are things that I've done in the industry, like, hey, I need to make this computer act like a certain way or configure it in a certain way. And I would normally have to go write code that would actually, I would have to do that. Now all I have to do is tell AI is like, hey, I want the computer to do X, and then AI writes the code. And that right there, when I first started this project, really opened up how we are going to be using something called Agentic AI, which I mentioned a few times on the show before, where you just give AI a task and it just basically keeps going until it figures it out itself. Without me actually having to tell it how to do it, I just tell it what I want it to complete. And the cool thing about this Agentic AI that I found out in the first few days is once I got to the point where I could whisper to the AI, in a sense, like giving it instructions, and then it was able to successfully do the task, then all I had to do was tell it even more information and then just let it even do more. And what I mean by that is when you're writing code, and this is for those that haven't written code before, it's all right. When you write code, you don't just write code that does one action. You actually have to write code, but you also have to write code to test that the code does what you said it does. And the cool thing about it is, tell Jessica Florentino I said what up. The cool thing about when you have that type of process in place is that you basically have a lot of tests, and then you write code that passes the test. And some of you might not be catching it yet, but what that really is a practice called test-driven development, where you're writing tests and then you're writing code to develop or to pass the test. And once I started to do that with AI or with Codex, basically telling it test-driven development mechanisms, it actually started to print out some really cool code. So much so that the code that it wrote within 2 days took me almost 2 years to do in my last job. 2 days. Yo, what's up with Jessica, man? She's trying to be on the show?
Let's put it up
Let's
live.
put her on the show. What's up, Jessica?
What up, Jessica? Can you hear me?
Make sure your boss is not hearing.
You're actually live. We're podcasting right now. You're live in the podcast. Jessica Florentino, if you guys don't know, Jessica Florentino is our cousin, Bobby's beautiful best cousin. She is based in New York, ladies and gentlemen. So just wanted to cheer. This is a special news bulletin. Special announcement here.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jessica. You're live in the podcast. All right.
All right, Jessica.
Thank you for calling. Bye-bye.
Well, Jessica Florentino making a feature on the podcast. Big shout out to Jess out in New York City. And definitely much love to you. And the producer didn't even do nothing. He didn't even say. So we also have a producer in the studio today. Big boy. He's in the cut. But he didn't even move. But anyways, and we're close to wrapping it up in our conversation here, because what I actually really want y'all to do is I want y'all to read this blog post, because I actually posted about 5 of them. There's 5 different chapters breaking up into smaller pieces. And the thing that I'm really encouraging you all is I'm trying to give examples of how to do it and set paths for you all to potentially go and build some really cool stuff. This is more than just vibe coding. This is actually really coding like I used to code as a mentor, where I used to give tasks to junior engineers, and then those junior engineers used to run off and go do it. And then they come back and tell me like, hey, I'm ready for you to review the code. That's basically what I have with Codex. And I talk about it extensively through this 30 days worth of blog posts and topics that I've been talking about. And more or less, I just want to encourage y'all to check it out. It's leading into really giving people the insights into what the Tech Hustle Academy that we've been pushing from the beginning of the year, and actually just putting it into practice so that y'all can see how it's being used and how it's being done. The project I'm working on, I'm really getting excited about it, because I have not been able to generate and create this much code ever in my life. So in 30 days, I literally recreated about 80% of the stuff that I worked on at Twitter with Codex, writing code. Now, it's not in terms of as, how can I say, heavy as what we worked at Twitter, because I've only made it through the certain pieces that we needed to do. But I can tell you right now that I'm extremely, extremely proud of what the AI has, what Codex has been able to create so far. And I can't wait until the rest of the world gets to see it. But if you do want to behind the scenes sneak peeks, join our newsletter, follow along. I publish at least 1 to 2 articles a week, and definitely just want to give y'all some insights of what's going on in the world of AI and Agentic AI and what we've got going on here at the Tech Hustle. So I'm going to leave it at that. Big shout outs to Jessica Florentino making an appearance during my tech talk. And much love to her. And definitely big shout outs to Chase. And
Chase Riz.
Chase, what was his nickname that he had? I forgot what we had, gave Chase a little nickname, but also big shout outs to Katie too, and everybody out there. We really do appreciate y'all. All right, my guys. So we're going to jump right into tech current events, and maybe we might get another phone call from Jess.
No, I put a do not disturb.
Come on. So what's going on, D? What's going on, man?
All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Tuesday here today. Special bulletin. I want to give a big shout out to Meta. Ooh. Meta AI is out this month. If you're not familiar with Meta AI, these wonderful, beautiful glasses that I'm wearing right now that can basically take pictures and record. Let me let you know about this new Meta AI that's coming out. So as you can know, it is going to be a new Meta glasses coming out with a nice, beautiful worn wrist. So basically, the wrist basically interacts with your muscles by your fingertips, so you're able to control the glasses with it on your hand. Also, basically, it has transition glasses, so it can turn into a beautiful, nice shade of color, which up to your preference of color, whatever makes you. The Meta AI glasses has a visual response, so you can see it on your glasses instead of hearing it. So this is the new upgrade that they did on it. You can message directly. You can also compose and capture new pictures, caption your own conversation, two-way video calling on your glasses so you can see the person while you're speaking. And also, you can also take that option out. You can also see what's nearby. You can also have a map all on your lenses of your glasses. Nice. Stay connected on Instagram, of course. Just to play a lot of charging, a lot of goodies. But the only bad part about it is that nobody wants to spend $800 on it.
$799, $800.
$799. Wow. You get 3K Ultra HD camera caption videos on a high resolution. with a 1080p, 12 megapixel worldwide, shoots up to 4K photos, 8 hours of advertising battery life, up to 6 hours on prior mode, 32 gig storage, roughly 500 photos, and pairs with Android and the beautiful iPhone with Meta app. You can get the normal Joe like I have, which is it was only $400. But I guess you're really paying for the experience with AI. And then you get to see everything through your glasses. Which is pretty cool because I've seen old movies that had that type of function and it took them 15 million years for it finally to come out. I like it. I'm very like the American way, stoked about it.
What do you feel about this wrist thing that
I feel real good about it. I feel like I can just control everything by my hands. It's more artificial intelligence, you can say. It's really, really cool. The price, I'm not big about it. Here's my thing. I have no problem paying the $800. I just have a problem is next year if you come out with something better, now it's that $800 out of my pocket. Now I have to go up. But all you people with iPhone users, y'all used to all that shit. So
I mean,
every year the same old.
Let me ask you this, because that's actually a really good question. Do you think this could replace an iPhone?
I think it can.
Yeah,
I think
especially
it can.
with it now that it has a little screen that you can see. Yeah.
You can see everything. You can see the map to your screen, so you really don't have to pull out a phone or anything like that. You can just walk, and it tells you make a left turn, make a right turn.
Yeah.
But here's the catch: Meta right now is the number one as far as the glasses. But I don't know if you know, Apple's coming out with one.
Okay.
Samsung is coming out with one.
Yeah.
So now we have competitive, which not this year, 2025, comes out 2026, 2027. Apple, we don't know what's going on with you, so we're just gonna take you out of it.
We hope.
But there's other ones that I was reading about more, but as of right now, we get to that later on. Right now, the main concern is Ray-Ban, which started off. Oh, and Snapchat.
Oh yeah. That's
Snapchat is just confirmed that they're coming out with one also. No more just for the developers. Now it's just for everybody.
Interesting. Yeah, because when we was at I believe it's Afrotech last year, we got to test out the ones from Snapchat, which I thought they were really cool. But this right here is like regular life usage, right? Like I'm like either driving, walking, interacting with somebody. First of all, the glasses, like the ones you're wearing right now, it just looks like normal glasses, right?
Normal glasses.
It doesn't look like it's like I'm wearing like a visor or like a space helmet or something like that. But I don't know about the price tag though.
The price tag, it's I wouldn't mind paying for it, but if you look at the glasses, as you can see that I put it on here in Discord here, it's very bulkier than the one I have now.
Yeah.
So it looks almost like the Snapchat one that we went to over there.
Yeah.
I'm just not feeling how thick it is.
Yeah.
It is very nice, as you can see on there. If you look at the new picture that I have up there, you can see how everything populates. I don't know if I'm looking at you, am I able to see the screen?
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, or is it for the public, or is it just visualizing just for me only?
I think what I've seen online is that it should only be from your angle that you see it. So if somebody's looking at you, they shouldn't be able to see it. But I also read that you'll see people's eyes go from looking at you like this and then looking down like that, looking down at this image and then looking back at you. So you'll definitely have like that eye type of going back and forth. But I mean, I'm actually ready to go to the store and go try it out so I can go see. Yeah. Right?
It reminds me of the iPro version. Is it the Vision?
Vision, yeah.
Vision.
Yeah.
Instead of people having that big, humongous, bulky walking out in the street with it, you have it just on the glasses.
Yeah.
Way.
Well, I mean, Meta, Zuckerberg over there, he's not playing.
So shout out to my man over there making powerful things. Just a side note, please make it a little thinner and sleeker. I'm assuming that's going to come out in the future wise. So I'm going to hold off right now of it and wait until you come out with something a little bit smaller and sleeker.
I can't wait until the Tony Stark's glasses come out. You remember that on Iron Man? Like, it was nice, thin glasses. And I was like, ooh, I can't wait for those to come out. So we'll see. Yep. They're predicting the future. All right, D, what else you got on your list,
player? Ladies and gentlemen, in case you guys don't know, Apple has revealed the new AirPod AirPods Pro 3.
Yeah.
New design, new look, better battery life, and the favorite thing, heart rate monitor. So if you guys don't know exactly what it is, also has a smaller AirPods, improve listening experience with the next generation adaptive EQ, upgrade noise cancellation up to 2 more powerful than the AirPod Pro 2, more transparency, live translation while you're speaking, also improve fit ear tips. The thing that gets me here is the heart rate censoring. I'm just trying to figure out how the heart rate sensing is going to do on your ears. I know we was talking about this before. What's the point of having your heart rate on your ear and then having it on your watch?
Correct.
So that's something that we need to figure out what's going on. But
all I know is they collecting data, bro. They definitely tracking us.
Listen, so the price tag $250 is better than the $800 from Meta.
Yeah,
I'll take that all day, every day.
Yeah.
But listen, I like it.
Are you in the market?
I am in the market for AirPods. One of my AirPods did the rubber piece did break off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I look actually. I get to show it live in front of everybody. Look at that.
There's
so
some
here's the
product
AirPod
reviews.
Pro. Here's the good version, as you can see. All right, and then here is the bad version. What happened is to let you know exactly how that happened. I was cleaning them. I get to clean them every week. I think I was a little bit too rough around the edges, and I just popped it out. There's no way to bring it back in unless I go and buy one at Apple. They do sell one separately.
Sell one.
I think it's like $80.
Yeah.
Something to think about. But the AirPods Pro 3 is out.
Yeah.
You know, why not?
That's what's up, man. I'm excited about it. I mean, I've always enjoyed the AirPods. I didn't really like the rubbery piece. I actually like the old version 1, the one that just sits in your ear, because I don't know, my ear canal, whatever, just doesn't hold the ear rubbery thing, or it gets waxy and then all of a sudden it slides out and all kinds of.
I just feel when you put it in with the rubbery piece, it just locks in.
Yeah.
Like I think for me, maybe I'm thinking crazy. Maybe it just like expands into your ear. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you know what that reminds me of? Don't you remember those earplugs? Like you got to twist them a little bit and then you stick them in your ear and then they expand like that. That would be cool in terms of making sure that it snuggles and fits really good. But hey, they definitely are doing well on the AirPods. And it definitely is within the price range, AirPod 3. So I might actually be getting some new ones myself too.
All right. Well, cool.
I'll let you know.
And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, little womp.
For
in
what?
case you guys don't know, the Apple has launched 17.
Yes, they
I'm
have.
revealing after a couple of days, it lost 56.8 billion in the market after it's been revealing.
Wow.
I just put it on there for you guys to know. September 17th was the release of that new Apple iPhones and AirPods and other gadgets. From what it says here, shareholders lost 3.5 trillion, slipped in 1.6% between September 9th and September 12th, dipped after investors speculating that the big giant latest flagship device. So it seems like from what I'm saying here, basically what happens is that there's no innovation in Apple.
Yeah.
It's the same shit, which I've been saying this for quite some time.
You've reported a number of
It's
times.
the same fucking phone. Y'all taking a little bit of stuff from Samsung Galaxy.
Yeah.
Y'all need to call me, man. 1-800-CALEV. You can save a buck or two. You know, just let me know if you don't got it. I'm more than happy to go out there, Silicon Valley, wherever you guys want to put me at. I'm more there. I bring the whole tech hustle group over there, check out what's going on, have some ideas, because y'all killing me right now, man. And I have to give you guys a womp. But if you're at a table with Trump and shit like that, then you guys must be doing phenomenal. So I'm just gonna have to wait and see what you guys bring out.
Innovation.
So,
Innovation. That's what we need. Innovation. But Raymond's in the market for a new phone.
Yeah.
Did you get one yet, or
No, it's just too busy right now. You're not gonna get the phone until like 2 months.
Oh, you mean like delivery type shit?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
just too crazy. I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah.
Raymond said he wants an Apple iPhone 17 with a Samsung Galaxy together. so he can go ahead and pull the plug onto that.
You want the merge features together.
The merge features. But other
That's
than that,
crazy.
ladies and gentlemen, that is all I got. My man Raymond, don't call him Ray Ray, is ready for the Nuggets.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Raymond?
All right, not much. So we had a sad situation last week with a legend that passed away, Robert Redford.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he has one of the GOAT memes that's out there where there's like the head bobbing. I guess the internet just kind of found out that was him.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Robert Redford. And a really cool site I wanted to talk about was very controversial on how do you pronounce this word. Is it Giphy or is it GIF? So the site is called Giphy.com, which is pretty cool. I think it shows you all the latest memes and the GIFs. So I don't know how you pronounce it, Bobby D or D Hustle. I mean it's always a back and forth.
I call them GIFs.
Call them GIFs?
Yeah. I see how they spell it with a PH, Giphy.
Yes.
But I still think this site would be called Giphy instead
Giphy?
of Giphy.
Okay. I think D Hustle was telling us the correct pronunciation is what? Is it
Giphy?
Giphy?
Giphy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Giphy.
All right. I don't know why I like to say GIF.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
Yeah.
it is GIF. I mean, technically GIF is an acronym for, I need to find out what GIF stands for.
Okay.
But it's more or less like the letters of
Well, let's hear the wonderful Apple, how she pronounces it.
what's she saying? No dice?
Jiffy.
Jiffy.
Okay.
Jiffy.
Jiffy.
So if you want to be sure, is it GIF?
GIF?
Or
GIF? I don't know.
Yeah, let's call it GIF.
Okay.
Shorter.
All right. Or what about memes? Is that all in the same category or is that different?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know the difference between a meme and a GIF. And I just actually found out what GIFs stand for. It means graphical. Dang, I just had it. Graphical interchanging format. Graphics interchanging format. That's what GIF stands for.
Okay. So that
Yeah.
means like it's moving and stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas a meme is just a screenshot.
I believe a screenshot with some words type
Okay,
things.
yeah.
I think we do use them interchangeably.
Yeah.
But
Just put them all together. Okay.
yeah.
All right. So yeah, if you're looking for the latest and the coolest GIF or meme or whatever, check out this site, Giphy.com. And yeah, I like to use GIFs and memes and all that when I'm sending something funny or not funny to somebody. So yeah. And rest in peace, Robert Redford, with
Rest
the
in
GOAT
peace.
meme with the head nodding.
yeah, actually, I thought it was the guy from what was it? Hangover. Don't you know that guy
Oh,
from
yeah.
Hangover?
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was originally.
Yeah. So
So what else you got on your list, player?
and the other one I got is I watched a movie a couple weeks ago with my woman, and I thought it was
With your who?
my woman, my girlfriend.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, yeah.
There you
So,
go. I mean,
so
I'm just making
yeah.
sure we're on the same page.
all right. So yeah, I watched that. Denzel Washington. I thought it was. I thought it was cool.
What was the name of the movie? Though?
It's called Highest to Lowest. It's ABC. Well, it's an Apple product. Apple had it in the theaters for like a week or two. Then they dropped it on their platform. It's a drama. I think it's based on a true story or based on a book, one or the other. But out of a 10, I give it a 7.5.
You gave it 7.5.
I give it 7.5. Also, it has A$AP Rocky, who's married to Rihanna. So I don't know if he's been in other movies, but it was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool. I give it a 7.5.
And there's also a big name on there too, isn't there? Isn't this like a Spike Lee movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Spike Lee.
Spike
Spike
Lee.
Lee made the movie.
that's
so.
true.
40 acres and a mule, baby.
40
Yes.
Acres and a Mule.
So not sure if any of you guys watched it, but
Actually, I did get a chance to watch it.
Okay.
Me and the wife, you watched it the other day after you had obviously talked a little bit about it. I give it a 7. I really do. I'm a big Denzel fan, and anything he's working on, I want to support. Obviously, Spike Lee is behind it, so you know me, for the culture always. I do feel like the storyline itself could have done a little bit better, in my opinion. And what I mean by that, it was kind of like we jumped into different type of things without really building it up, maybe
Right.
because of timing or whatever. But
Right.
Denzel always does a great job, and I'm happy that it fared very well at the end of it, right? So I thought it was a really, really good movie. So how about you, D?
Good. It was a good movie. I liked it. My man Jeffrey Wright was there, a.k.a. Peoples,
Yeah.
from back in the day, Shaft. If you guys haven't watched Shaft yet, he's the bad guy, Dominican guy. Peoples, he did phenomenal. I like the work. It's not a Denzel movie.
Yeah.
with action packed and stuff like that. It's more like relax. It
drama.
remind me of a like a Spike Lee movie, like Do the Right Thing.
Yeah.
It's just almost just like it. It just has a meaning to it. So hopefully,
you know what I was going to ask? There was this cop that was in the movie, the white cop, the one that was really mean, yelling. Is he the one that does the accident commercials?
Yeah.
Like the mayhem?
Yeah,
was he the
him.
mayhem person?
That's him.
I knew it was him.
That
You know
is
who I'm
him.
talking about, right?
Yeah, he was on Law and Order too.
Yeah.
SVU.
Yeah, that was funny. I was like, isn't that the mayhem guy over there, like going crazy there?
Well, that's why things were going crazy over there. 'Cause the mayhem guy there,
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, but I thought it was a good movie. I like to see Denzel do things like this. And let me tell you, what y'all thought about those views from the apartment view?
Yeah, those were nice. Those
Oh
are
my
some
gosh,
incredible views.
it was like the reverse view of the city from Brooklyn. Like, so you're on the Brooklyn side of Brooklyn Bridge, looking into the city, looking down into downtown, but in a high rise.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit was fire.
There's a lot of actors there, man. Ice Spice, Rick Fox
Yeah.
was there. Rosie Perez.
Yeah, Rosie Perez made an appearance. They had a little Puerto Rican parade.
There for some. Of course, it's in the Bronx. I mean, it was all Puerto Ricanized over there. So I'm amazed I didn't get to see Fat Joe and you know stuff like that. But yeah, it was a good movie, man. I liked it.
Good one, Jeremy. I think you get a check for this one.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, he was looking for the right button.
So yeah.
All right, Raymond. Anything else on your nuggets this week?
No, that's it. Gentlemen,
All right, my
check
guy.
out highest to lowest and Giphy.com if you want to check out the latest gifts.
Giphy. I don't know. It's one of those sites. Y'all know what time it is. I'm not even gonna say anything. The producer just woke up. What up?
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good morning for my producer back over there. He don't know what's going on. He is in another world, la la land, but hopefully he comes back to reality because he doesn't follow the yellow brick road. But it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where it's at. This is where it's been. This is where you are looking forward to. And here it is, the sports that you guys want to hear, want to believe, and don't want to understand it. But it is what it is. Let's go with WNBA. WNBA is on. If you guys have not been watching it, it is live. We are in the final bracket. We on to the last 4 teams. Minnesota Lynx took care of the Golden State. So Minnesota goes to the semifinals. Phoenix Mercury upsets the champs. The Liberty took it down 4. They're now there. So Lynx versus Phoenix. Phoenix has taken the big loss on that road. So right now, Minnesota Lynx is up right now. And the other side of the team, Las Vegas, has taken the lead and knocked out the Seattle Storm. So they are in the playoffs right now. They are in the semi. And then Atlanta Dream try to figure out what's going on with the Indiana Fever. I guess the fever is in. All of a sudden, the Indiana Fever feels like they have the fever because Las Vegas Ace can't figure out what to do. So Indiana up 1 and the Lynx up 1. Soccer is on. Who is your favorite team? Is Messi there? Is Ronaldo who it is? We don't know who it is, but let me know who is your guy, and I can represent for your team for soccer.
Anything Miami player?
Who?
I'm always Miami. It don't matter.
Oh, okay. So Miami is there. I don't know what they're doing over there, but hopefully, good luck to them. Golf. Golf is on, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not watching golf, you might be watching it in a different channel, but it is what it is. Golf is on. My man Scotty is handling business because Roy is right under it, trying to catch up to him. But other than that, good luck to those gentlemen over there. Preseason for NHL is on. If you haven't seen it, believe it. Preseason's on. I don't know if you have been watching it for the preseason, but let's see what's going on. Your Buffalo Sabres are on the top, number 1, and Florida Panthers are taking that 0-2, trying to figure out what's up with the champs. They trying to figure out, trying to regroup. Maybe they had a lot to drink over there in Cancun. We don't know what's going on over there. And the other side, Washington Capitals are handling business. Rangers right under it. On the west side, Nashville Predators are 2-0. Colorado Avalanche 2-0. And San Jose Sharks are 1-0. And Oilers are one. So shout out to those people over there trying to get the groove back on. It's preseason, so nothing really much counts except where you're going to be at. Tennis is on. If you are not watching tennis is going on right now. Carlos Alcaraz, I forgot his name. Number one, hopefully they're figuring out what's going on with that. And women's tennis also going on right now as Ariana Sabalenka. Keep doing what you guys doing. I can't pronounce all you guys' name. So shout out to those people over there. Boxing is going on right now. Trying to figure out. I don't know if you guys heard. Crawford took out Canelo. Canelo has been knocked down. Not knocked out, but they went out unanimous decision. So he is the undisputed right now. From what I'm hearing, he is the one. He is the only legend go on his belt. Wise, as you can hear. Basically, he is the man, the real generation on his time. Any comments, questions, or concern for that?
Didn't he have to go up a weight class?
He had to go up a weight. From what it was, he is up a weight. If I'm not mistaken, but he was still fast, still knocking it out. Canelo is 35, Crawford 37. Crawford had that reach. He just outboxed Canelo, took him out of his game plan, and it is what it is. Canelo, I know he is one of those tough cookies. He will continue fighting. He will not quit, no matter if he's lost 3 already. He doesn't matter. As you can see, Crawford might retire. We don't know what's going on. Other than that, Mike Tyson, I don't know if you guys heard, Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather coming up in January, ready for that fight. Don't know what's going on. Seems like people need a payday. I know Mike Tyson needs a payday. He's spending too much money over there. I don't know what he's doing in that situation.
Is he like a big podcaster now, or he slowed down on that?
I think he's still doing it. I'm not too sure. I haven't followed up on Mike. I just know Mike is should have beat Jake Paul, but that's just another story. It is what it is. And there's another fight coming up. I'm not too sure. Damn, I just had it on the top of my head. Tank. Tank and what's his name again? Jake Paul. Don't know if you guys know. Tank decided to take that fight. It's $150 million to $200 million guarantee. So I understand why they're taking it. Here's my thing: is Jake Paul going to win, or is it Tank going to be another Mayweather and pick up his fights the way it goes? Can it be the first loss for Jake Paul, or this is just another ring around the circus? Something's going to happen, because I know Tank doesn't want to mess up his career and his legacy, and Jake Paul is not fighting. I don't know.
I feel like these are exhibition fights, but Jake Paul's treating these like real fights. And he's holding that record really tight to himself, too. So, I don't know. I don't think Tank should let it slide and go out there and swing, or he's going to get knocked out. Yeah, it's going to be a good fight. It's a 195-pound fight for 12-ounce gloves. So, it should be interesting. So, Jake Paul and Tank almost same weight class? They're going to be same weight, yeah. Wow. Yep. So, Jake Paul definitely have to probably drop some weight, because he's a big guy, isn't he? Yep. Wow. Big guy. And also, Earl Bank Jr. eyes Canelo 2026. So just something else for you guys to see what's going on. So that's just another fight. Like I said, Canelo does not want to just go down just because he lost. Doesn't mean he is done. Shows a lot about his character, a lot about his, his emotions and his passion for the game. So it is what it is. Shout out to my man Canelo. Formula is going on. As you can see, we driving 200, maybe 300 miles an hour. Figured out. It seems like McLaren is handling business. Ferrari, McLaren's handling business. But guess what? Ferrari said, I don't know what's going on. So we jumped from number 2 to number 3. Guess who's number 2? Mercedes. Wow. Mercedes said, listen, we didn't have Lewis Hamilton, but we don't need him. We're still doing phenomenal right now. So it is what it is. Shout out to Mercedes for taking out Ferrari in the number 2 spot. Professional wrestling, if you guys not heard, my man John Cena took the L against Brock Lesnar. If you guys haven't seen that or heard about that, it was live just this weekend that just passed by. So if you haven't seen it, please go take a look. Brock Lesnar is trying to figure out what is good in the world. A lot of CM Punk over there, new world champ.
So shout out to those people over there. My main thing, college football. Let's
go.
I don't know if you guys know what's going on in college football. A lot of upsets. Let me give you some scores. Louisiana said, listen, I don't know how to play football, but we're in the top ranking here. But guess not, because LSU said, fuck, yeah, we don't know you very well because we're beating y'all 56-10. Shout out to one and one for the other. Miami took care of Florida Gators 26-7. There's a lot of people quiet on my left-hand side over there. I'm not too sure what's going on. Maybe have a moment of silence to figure out what's going on in the Florida Gators and the 1-3 record over there.
Yeah, they need to get rid of the coach.
Wow.
I'm done with Florida Gators until they get rid of the coach.
Wow.
Do you need Tebow back? Because he's looking for a
So, yeah.
Wow, you went all the way back to Tebow?
Yeah. And they haven't been good since then, pretty much.
Wow. I haven't seen you wear a jersey since then. Wow. Right.
How long is that? Since high school?
That was 2007 when Urban Meyer.
That is crazy. That's almost 20 years ago about to be
They
player.
haven't been relevant since. So
Wow.
We taking the knee. What are we doing?
You know. All I know is them Canes out there, bro.
Kings out there, ladies and gentlemen. 4-0 Florida, 1-3 Oregon State try to come for the original Oregon's 41-7. They say, "Yo, chill. I understand you're part of us, but listen, we'll let you know who your daddy is. It's exactly what's going on over there." Shout out to FSU. FSU say, "Listen, we had our problems back in the days. We're gonna let you know that we came here to play. We're in a 3-0. We're 66-10 against Kent State. I'm not too sure what's going on over there in Florida State, but keep it up. Big matchup coming up soon. So hopefully we get to see. I get to see who's the real Florida team. Is it the U or is it the Florida State? We're gonna figure that out. Texas said to Sam Houston 55-0. I'm not too sure what's going on in that organization 55. Over there. Wow. 55 to not have them score not even 3 points says a lot. Because there is a lot of people going on and speculating that Texas is not the team to mess around with. But listen, even though they lost that one time, they're coming back and saying, listen, we're the real deal. Indiana talked to Illinois and told them, yo, listen, I know you guys are number 9, but we're number 19, but we're going to shut you up and let you know that 63-10 means something. All right. Other than that, there's other football. Oklahoma took that win. Ole Miss 45. Tennessee 56, and Vanderbilt took care of Georgia State 70-21.
Wow!
I don't know what is going on over there in that situation there, but it is what it is. I don't need to go down this beautiful standing because I already mentioned the ones that we are basically trying to figure out. There's a quiet guy over here. There's a happy guy over there. There's a happy guy over here. There's 2-1. We're looking real good. Tebow, call us.
Tebow, call us.
Raymond needs to talk to you.
Right here on the couch.
Spot. We need to figure out what's going on over there.
Wow.
NBA is going on, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of stuff going on in NBA. My man Van Fleet has torn his ACL. And he missed the season. And my man Nash joins the Sun as a senior advisor. So there's a lot of things. Hero might miss 8 weeks for all you Miami fans. Listen. So I'm not too sure what's going on over there. Let me take this off over here because you don't want to hear exactly what's going on.
So Jessica was coming in through your headphones.
Yeah,
your glasses.
My glasses.
Oh, now that makes sense. I apologize.
So I apologize about that, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, your Ravens didn't took, but I'll get to that in a few minutes there. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, and J.R. Smith comes back. Signs 1 year to a Maverick since they need a lot of help going on.
J.R. Smith comes back?
Yep.
Wow.
So it is what it is. Smith, it's making sure it is Smith. Dennis Smith, I apologize. Dennis Smith, not JR. I think he was doing podcasting, but I guess I didn't know if he was going to come back. But yeah, you're misleading over here.
You know.
Baseball.
Uh-oh.
Shout out to Toronto Blue Jays handling business over there. Let's get to the American League. Toronto Blue Jays over there. Yankees number 2, Boston there. Tampa Bay has been eliminated with Baltimore. Very, very disappointed in Tampa Bay. I thought they had a good club over there, but it is what it is. Going into the Central, Detroit handling business. Cleveland Guardians handling over there. Kansas City Chiefs are looking for a wild card spot. Not Chiefs, Royals.
Kansas City Royals.
Are looking for a wild card spot. And Mariners and Houston, for some odd reason, I don't know, they trying to figure how to cheat into the situation.
I was waiting for you.
But it is what it is. National. Shout out to Philadelphia, fucking garbage Philly.
You can still give them a shout out, though.
Yeah, I got to give them a shout out because they're doing a phenomenal things. And a womp for my New York Mets. Right now, we are searching for a wild card spot, even though we paid $765 million to Juan Soto. I can't blame him because he is doing his thing. So we need to figure out what's going on in that organization. You need to call me and I'll let you know exactly what to do in that situation there. We're tied up with Cincinnati Reds. We'll get down to that other side and let you know exactly what's going on there. Milwaukee Brewers, listen, that's not even a team. That is a blowout team over there. Those are teams that you do not mess with, but I feel that they are going to fall in the playoffs. That's just me. Chicago Cubs taking care of business and right on the Cincinnati Reds. Same record as the Mets. As right now, as far as the wild card there, we're tied up with Cincinnati Reds. If the Mets does not beat all these games that are coming up right now, and we have to beat the Cincinnati Reds in order to get into the wild card. So I am stoked. I am on my toes. If not, we're going to have a different team to root for next year. Other than that, shit, Los Angeles Dodgers still doing their thing, man. They're clinching, they're balling, they're handling, and San Diego right under it. Other than that, I have nothing else for baseball except for the Mets. If you guys don't figure that shit out, I'll figure it out for you. I'll take the first flight. And last but not least, I don't know how you feel, but it is on NFL. If you've not been watching NFL, I've been watching it for you. What do you guys want to know about NFL? The scores, the standing, and how you believe. As you can see, Buffalo Bills are 3-0.
Yeah.
The guy next to me says he hates Buffalo Bills. Now I know why he hates Buffalo Bills. Because his Dolphins are 0-3. That's where they understand it. Even New England Patriots are looking better right now, but I don't know what's going on. And then the 0-3 Jets. So you guys have something in common, 0-3. But don't worry about it. Shout out to the Giants that are 0-3. I predicted that score in that feature.
Yeah, anyway, you did.
Cincinnati Bengals 2-1 without Joe Burrow, Joe Flashy, Joe DiMaggio, Joe the Man. He is still out, going to get some surgery, but it is Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers is doing his thing. Not too sure what's going on. Last night, misery, Baltimore. I like it. Thank you, Derrick Henry, for making that fumble that makes me win in my fantasy league. I do appreciate you. And then shout out to Brenny. You almost had it, but guess who came up on top? It is what it is. Danny fucking Dimes. Giants lost Danny Dimes. Now he's 3-0 in the Colts. Not too sure what's going on. We let go Danny Dimes. Guess 3-0. We let go Saquon, a fucking championship. We let where was it? McKinney in the Green Bay, and he's doing fucking phenomenal. Most interceptions in the fucking league. Not too sure what's going on, and then the Giants organization. But give me a call because I would definitely figure the shit out. Is it management? Yes.
Wow.
It's so easy. It's so easy. But anyway, let's get back to our original program here. Not too sure what's going on with Travis Hunter. I'm going to have to kick him out of my fantasy league because he is not producing like he's supposed to. Trevor, are you not passing him the ball? Do you have a different guy? And my man, CJ Stroud. CJ, I had to put you on the bench because you're not looking the CJ that I thought you was last year, but it is what it is. And Tennessee Titans, I don't know what's going on over there. Could it be the Bloods? Could it be the Crips? We don't know what is going on, but we got to figure that shit out. It is what it is. Chargers. Listen, Justin is looking like a Justin P. Hartnebridge out there. He is going under pressure, shooting balls, knocking balls. Keenan Allen comes back from the Chicago Bears, and now he's back with his old teammates, knocking it out, looking good. Las Vegas Raiders are 1-2. Kansas City Chiefs, shout out to you. Shout out to Portia. We were definitely texting through the game because she went against my Giants. It is what it is. I knew the Giants was going to have a problem when you can't kick a regular field goal after a football touchdown.
Wow.
But that's just another story there. We're going to figure out. Russell was not the Russell that I seen against the Cowboys. I'm trying to figure out what was going on over there, but it is what it is. Philadelphia Eagles 3-0, Commanders 2-1, Dallas Cowboys at least got one, and that was against the Giants.
They'll take it though.
They'll take it. And Giants 0-3. Like I said before, I already said it last time. If you listen to the podcast, it is what it is. Green Bay handling business. Minnesota, Toronto, Detroit taking care of business last night. Tampa Bay, shout out to Baker Mayfield handling business over there. Not too sure against the Jets. He said it wasn't a game. It was personal. Don't know if you guys know what happened over there. Didn't give him the time or the opportunity, and he took that personally to knock it out.
Dang.
In the situation over there.
Yeah.
Carolina Panthers are trying to figure out what's going on. My man Chuba is not getting the ball. Give him the ball. Stop playing around. And San Francisco 49ers, for some odd reason, are 3-0 without Brock. Congratulations to y'all.
Yeah. They loving that out in the Bay.
Any comments, questions, or concerns in the football?
I just want to know what's up with the Dolphins, man. They
0-3. That's what's up with the Dolphins. It's 0-3.
Organization wise, I don't know.
I mean, you guys. Here's the good thing. You guys gonna play an 0-3 team, which is the Jets. One of you guys will be victorious. Who is it gonna be?
I mean, come on now.
What's the 29th? Is that a Monday? A Monday, let me double check here. The 29th. That's a Monday night game.
That's a Monday night game, yeah.
Monday night game, Jets and Dolphins 0-3. Who will be the 1-3?
Raymond's not watching the game.
Yeah, he's going to watch it.
I didn't watch the Thursday game.
So you don't watch college football, you don't watch NFL. How you doing in fantasy?
0-3.
Wow.
I didn't watch any sports at all this week.
This guy says it's a wrap.
Yeah,
the season just started, though.
Yeah, I'm done.
Wow.
So
don't give up. I mean, I haven't given up on my Giants yet until week 6.
Actually, well, I don't think you ever gave up. You just calling it out what they were really going to perform.
I did. I mean,
you got the hardest schedule, so you knew that was going to happen.
That is wild.
Listen, like I said, Commanders, Cowboys, Chiefs, Chargers is next.
Chargers.
Saints, we might pull something out. The Eagles, we're not looking. Broncos, we're not looking. Eagles, we're not looking. 49ers, we're not looking. Yeah, so I can go on and on and on. So other than that, I'm not too worried about the Giants. I'm worrying about first round pick, but eventually, you know how it goes. Giants never get the first round pick. We lost.
Trade.
Yeah. There's always some shit.
All I know is that the Dolphins have a chance to come out on top next week. So.
Against the Jets, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. If Tua knows how to slide, yes.
Well, they just need to give... I don't know. I really don't know what the game plan is. They need some help. They really do. You think the coaching, Raymond?
It's the coaching. Tyreek is checked out. Mm-hmm. You know, he's got domestic violence issues.
He don't have he has domestic issues.
I mean, okay. He has domestic violence accusations.
There we go. Accusations.
Okay,
there we
so
go.
The coach is checked out. The quarterback sucks. They're just playing for a top pick. Tyreek will be traded. The coach will be fired before the end of the year.
That's what you're calling?
Yeah, definitely. I think Kansas City or somebody that's going to make the chip is going to try to trade for Tyreek.
He go back to Kansas City?
He's checked out. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he wants to get out of the city as quick as possible.
I don't blame him. I mean, the quarterback sucks. The coach sucks.
But I mean, I don't know. I'm just a little disappointed that they had such a you know, when you have an off season and then you come back and you perform like this, it's like, what did you do during the off season?
Well,
like,
they didn't do anything in the off season.
Like, what were y'all doing?
Why would you say Tyreek is checked out?
He's not, like, he's checked out. He doesn't care. Like, he's missed the meetings. He doesn't show up. He's checked out. He doesn't care.
Do you think that's because of the team or that's because of his personal issues?
I have no idea, but he's checked out.
I think that's his personal issues.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Coach is throwing him under the bus. Tua's throwing him under the bus. He's throwing the team under the bus.
Yeah.
He's checked out.
It's just not a good dynamics
And
anymore.
then when he walked out last year, too, at the last game, like, Dolphins fans are done with him. I don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's checked out.
Bro, the season just started. Just started. We still have, like, 15 more weeks to go.
It's over. They cannot make the playoffs statistically.
Wow.
Yeah, it's impossible.
We need like a violin option.
I didn't even watch the games. I'm done.
When Raymond talks, play the violin and just
sorrow.
That's the
There's
first
a
time.
difference between. Hey, I don't know if
fine.
you guys really realize the difference between me and the Dolphin fans. Like I tell you, we're gonna fucking lose.
Yeah,
And
you're
I'll
too
let you
blunt,
know
bro.
we're gonna lose. I'll speak this truth. This guy tells me the violin story is like he's there. Oh, he's just checked out. He's
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I get he's checked out. So first of all, number one, I'll go back to your story here. Yes, I think it's very wrong that he walked out of the team when the team needed him. At the end of the day, it's still you get paid millions of
Facts.
dollars for you to go out there and show yourself to see what's going on. And I want you to know that these kids look up to you.
Yeah, for sure.
As far as that. Number two, your coach, Mark Anthony, he does look like he is drunk at times here. I don't know what's going on with Mark Anthony because I did see one of his press conference. He looked like he was drinking. He was slurring. Don't know if he was catching a heart attack or whatever the fucking case may be. So we need to check Mark Anthony out and see maybe what's going on with that. Number three, Tua. It's not your answer. Tua is the most highest paid right now quarterback, as you can double check, but is not balling like a quarterback.
That's getting paid like that.
Getting paid like that.
Yeah.
Has good wide receivers. I'm not too sure if you guys know. You guys got Washington. You guys got Tyreek. You guys got Waddle. And then you picked up, the rapper Darren, which was out a couple of games. I'm not too sure what's going on there, but y'all need to figure that out personally, because that's one of the reasons we let the rapper go, because he was trying to pursue his career. But I guess he is in the right state, Miami. So that's where all the rappers go, is trying to make things happen.
Yeah.
So maybe it was a benefit of a doubt for him to go to Miami, so he can just kill two birds with one stone. Maybe he's better rapping than catching a football. But anyway, I digress. At the end of the day, you guys got phenomenal weapons. Your offensive lines, I want to say, at a 7, at a score of a 10, I want to say your offensive line maybe like a 7's way better than the fucking Giants offense. I'm gonna give you guys that right now, and you still cannot fucking execute. So we need to figure out what's going on over there. I do know that they are hiring running backs and tight ends over there, Raymond. If you want to try out for the position.
Could you imagine seeing Raymond just Raymond in the whole gear?
If you want to make an improvement for that team.
I mean, bro, if you can get real right into it, and you can be a direct influence on their success. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't see Raymond do that.
I'm done. That's all. I didn't even watch sports. Like I said, I'm done.
He doesn't watch
Wow.
sports. He's his woman friend, like he says, has been holding him down as far as eventful days. Just drinking.
Yes, pretty much.
So he's drinking his sorrow away.
Come
basically, what it
on.
comes down to.
Raymond, don't let it go that easy, bro. Come on, you were all, this whole year waiting for this season to start, and we're only 3 weeks in. And you're like,
he even joined fantasy, and now
It
look
took
at him.
2 weeks for my friends to say they're not coming over anymore.
Wow.
That's it. We're done. So
Wow.
it sucks though when your season's over that quickly.
Well, I mean, you can still watch football. There's other teams.
Yeah, but you're not motivated anymore. Once your team is done, this is the first time I haven't watched sports at all this past week. Nothing.
Wow.
I didn't watch the Thursday game. I didn't watch nothing.
Let me look
on
at the
Sunday.
Dolphins schedule here.
Wow.
Real
Sucks,
quick.
man.
So the Jets, you're looking good over there.
That's the toilet bowl.
Hey, a win is a win,
Yeah.
bro.
A win is a
Toilet
win.
bowl.
The Panthers, you should be able to knock the Panthers
Yeah.
out. Chargers, you're lost to that.
Yeah.
Browns, here's the funny thing about the Browns. I think they might start Shakur for you guys.
They might bring in the third
They might
string
bring
just
the
to play.
Shakur out there for you, just to
Wow.
show you what's
Crazy.
going on, because Shakur might ball out, and then that might be the chance that the Dolphins might be able to pick up Shakur up.
That would be a big pickup right there.
Big pickup for who though?
I mean, I think it's a business move, so I don't know about wins. It
Yeah.
would be a good business move.
And then you guys got Falcons right after that. So I don't know. Phoenix might be doing his thing there. Ravens, you definitely lost that one. Bills, you definitely lost that one. Washington, you definitely lost that one. Saints, you're gonna win. The Jets, toilet bowl again, so you might win 2 toilet bowls over there. Steelers, that's gonna be yeah, you lost that one.
Yeah.
Because Aaron Rodgers is going to do his thing over there. And Bengals, if Burrow, that's an 8:20 game. So that's a televised game. Holy shit, hold on. So you got 2 back-to-back 8 o'clock games. It's a televised. So if you fuck up on one week, the next week you're going to fuck up again. That's
Prime
bad
time.
for business.
Prime time.
Hey, at least the Giants used to be like that. So they're giving it to you guys now. That's good. That's good. And then you got Tampa Bay. You're going to lose that. And Patriots, you should be able to knock Patriots.
We can at least get 3. I like D cut right there, bro. Thank you always for the sports section, D Hustle, my guy. Raymond, let's keep hoping, bro. Keep hope alive.
Keep
bro.
hoping. If Bobby has the hope, you have the hope.
I'm waiting for basketball season.
Wow, this guy.
And who's your team for that one?
The Lakers.
Here
The
we
Lakers?
go.
Oh, fuck.
So he might already cut it out too, depending on the results. But anyways, we want to first of all give a big shout outs to our sponsors, always supporting the show. First up, we got Marvelous Creations. Big shout out to Marvelous Creations. Give her a round of applause. Servicing Palm Beach down to Miami-Dade for any cakes, treats from events like birthday parties, weddings. She's also doing a cake cart soon, so if you want a cake cart to pull up to your event for a special occasion, hit her up. Marvelous Creations. Also, we got a sponsorship spot for Sunshine Photography and Design. Big shout outs to Sunshine. She is servicing Orlando and also Palm Beach. If you are looking for headshots, corporate shots, event shots, like I said the other day, she got invited to a company to go take headshots of all the employees so that they can update their company websites. If you're looking for something like that, Sunshine Photography and Design is the place. And then last plug, go ahead, D Hustle.
Shout out to Wonderlux Cartel Experience ladies over there for your beautiful milestone, bar mitzvah, special weddings, whatever you guys need at basically over more than 20 years of experience for these ladies. Whatever event, bartending at hand. Instead of you guys overfilling your liquor, they're pushing it out for you.
They got you.
So they got you.
Big shout outs to Wonderlux. Thank y'all so much for supporting the show. And yeah, fellas, that's about it that we got for today. In terms of closeout, don't forget to check out my blog post, newsletter, my last 30 days with AI and that adventure. We're already at chapter number 5. We got a few more chapters coming up, so check out our newsletter site. And this is for those that were interested in the Tech Hustle Academy and you really want to understand what we're building and what we're creating for you to actually develop the right skills. I'm doing it in front of everybody, so definitely come and pull up and holler at us. Other than that, fellas, that's all that I got. Anything I may have missed? Anything else? Yep. Any last words, D?
I hope everybody has a good weekend. If you got a vacation coming up, enjoy your vacation and be safe out there.
For sure. How about you, Raymond? Don't call him Ray Ray.
Yes, have a good week.
Call Dolphins. Oh, wow. Shout out to that.
Heck no.
Oh, man. Wow, heck no. Why not, bro? Come on, Raymond.
Basketball season.
Man.
And now we got basketball. He's going to wait for fucking hockey. I don't know what's going on with this guy.
We'll see. But anyways, we want to say thank y'all so much for tuning in. This is episode number 72. Holla at your boy. It's Bobby.